So in this one here, we're asked to find all of the roots to the polynomial equation. What I want you to keep in mind is our factoring tool set here. So when we're going through, make sure if there's ever a greatest common factor, or if it's a quadratic, or if we have special factors, we use those if we can. But for now, I'm going to start with finding the possible rational roots, all of the factors of my constant over the factors of my leading coefficient. In this case, it is just plus or minus 1, 3, 9, and 27. So I'm going to start with 1 and hope that it does not get up to 27 because that will not be fun. So one thing that I want you to recognize is that when we put in positive numbers here, because all of our coefficients are positive, the number just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger until we get to 40. So what I want to try is I want to make sure that I'm trying negative numbers because that's going to be the only time that we're going to have a solution. So next I'm going to go ahead and plug in -1 here. So in this one, I get 13. I'm getting closer, but in this one here, it still doesn't give me an answer. Instead of doing +3, I'm actually going to do just -3 because, again, I know if I get a positive number in there, it's just going to add and multiply and give us a larger number when we're trying to get to 0. So let's go ahead and try plug it in -3 here. And here we go. Now we have our 0 here of -3, so I can factor out x plus 3. And what we're left with here is x squared plus 9. This one here, if I think about my factoring tool set, there's no sum of squares here, but what we know is that this is a quadratic, and if we're looking for all of the roots, not just the rational ones, I can actually solve this to find my roots here. So far I have -3 as one of them, but now I'm going to take this here and solve it for 0. So x squared plus 9 equals 0. I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides, which gives me x squared equals -9. Take the square root of both sides. I know that the square root of -9 is going to be 3i. And remember, when we take the square root of a number, it is always positive or negative. So my 3 solutions, remember we should have 3 solutions because we have a power of 3. In this case here, our solutions are -3 and plus or minus 3i.